More than 400 pilot whales beached themselves on Friday in one of the worst whale stranding New Zealand has ever seen. The animals were washed upon beaches at the Fairville Spit in Southern Ireland, notorious for whale strandings. Earlier, at least 300 whales died on Thursday before rescue operators began trying to refloat the animals. Hundreds of volunteers converged to attend the stranded whales at the Fairville Spit. Scientists are still pondering on the reasons behind the beaching. Now, reasons range from noise pollution to marine suicides, and NASA is investigating whether solar storms could adversely affect the whales' migratory routes. Now, aquaculture has always been seen as an eco-friendly way to save the ocean's fish stocks. But New Zealand's Marlborough Sounds are concerned about the environmental impact of plans to massively expand the industry. Take a look at this report.
Peter Beach has spent his life navigating the Marlborough Sounds. He believes the area should be made into a maritime national park and dreads that a decade-old moratorium on new seafood farming licenses is expected to be lifted in August.
It has the potential to turn our beautiful sounds into one great big fish farming area.
Worldwide, the rapidly growing aquaculture industry now provides about half the seafood we eat, relieving pressure on declining wild fisheries. But critics worry that marine farms can pollute the seabed and introduce disease, though this has not been a problem in New Zealand.
As soon as they start to farm intensively, they'll get diseased, you mark my words, just like they have in every other country in the world.
New Zealand's Ministry of Fisheries plans for growth to be carefully managed as Pacific salmon and shellfish farming expand. Trials of other species like sea cucumbers and seaweeds are also underway. The industry hopes to triple its annual sales to reach $1 billion by 2025. Local heavyweight king salmon is looking to double production.
What we want to do is make sure there's sustainable growth. There's recently been a study completed in the Marlborough Sounds to look at what the carrying capacity is, how many fish farms can it sustainably support.
But the numbers authorities regard as sustainable are not publicly available. And many locals are concerned about overseas firms moving into the area that don't have the ecological credentials of existing companies.
I don't think anyone today would say that there should be no aquaculture. But what is the optimum amount of aquaculture that can and should occur without undermining the value of all those other activities that are very important to the community and local businesses, etc., etc.
Under the proposed legislation, applications would go straight to the national level. The fear is that local priorities, including tourism, could take a back seat in decisions that would significantly impact the social and environmental landscape.